Okay, so what happened there. Got knocked out. Got it in good. You know, I thought about it and I thought, well, you know, I could have just called and then the flop comes 10-10, whatever. 10-10, whatever it was, 10-10-3, whatever. And I have a 10 in my hand, and so I'm going to pot the flop and he's going to fold and I can take it down, a nice healthy pot. So maybe I should have played it like that. No, because the fact of the matter is, number one, I feel like he's stealing in late position, and looking at his hand, I was obviously right. Number two, I want to get that other guy out. I have more of a chance of winning if I get that other guy out. If I just call, now I'm up against two people to a flop, one out of position, where if I pot it, I squeeze that other guy out, and now I'm only heads up, which helps my odds. So I think I played it fine. I just got unlucky. As I was leaving, I was saying to the one guy, kind of mouse, and he knew I was joking there. The one guy who just walked up to the table turns around and says, yeah, you left. Get the hell out of here, like being a real asshole. You hear me complain about people at poker tables and these vlogs, and it's because there's too many assholes in poker. Dude, if you're a fucking asshole and you're a miserable person and you just don't like playing and you're just miserable playing cards, fucking go do something else, man. Quit making everyone else miserable. If you're miserable, you're just making everyone else around you miserable. Get a bunch of miserable fucks. That's not what this game's about. We're all supposed to be having fun, right? So if you're a miserable fuck, seriously, stay the fuck home. Personally, I have, for every guy that says, oh, he doesn't like me because I talk too much at the table, I have 50 guys that come up to me and say, dude, I love playing with you. You're a lot of fun to be at the table. I'll play with guys here at the series. They'll come up to me the next day. Be like, hey, man, how's it going? Yeah, I played with you the other day. I have guys from years ago come up to me and say, oh, yeah, dude, I enjoyed playing with you. What was going on, man? Oh, yeah, I saw your vlogs. Dude, I watch your vlogs. Your vlogs are awesome. So I'm doing this shit. I enjoy. I want to make the poker table fun. It's for those people. For the miserable fucks, keep your opinion to yourself. You want to bitch and whine, just fucking stay home. And if you do it to me, I'm just going to ignore you anyway. And I'm going to keep doing what I do. I'm going to keep being myself. Because for one miserable fuck that doesn't like me, there are probably 40, 50 people that do. That come up to me and they're like, dude, they have a great time. They're like, thank me for my vlogs. Like, thank me for, dude, you're so much fun to play with at the table. So, there you go. In a nutshell. All right, we're going through the Venetian here. And just so you guys know, it's kind of tricky finding the new Venetian poker room. You got to end up going, this is from the entrance that you come in from the strip. It's coming from the other way, straight ahead is the strip. And then you want to go over this way. And it's, you just go down this little hallway down here. And you got to kind of head over to the Palazzo, excuse me. And yeah. Got to find it over here, but you'll find it eventually, but it's not really easy to find. So you go down here. This is towards the Palazzo. Just find the Palazzo. And then Sugar Cane. And you keep going straight here. Past the Bar Mia. Past the Mateos. So now it's the Palazzo. So honestly, I took an Uber. I probably should have taken it to the Palazzo and not to the Venetian, even though it's called the Venetian Poker Room. They have it marked on there, Poker Room ahead. Keep going. Now this is the little cafe here with gelato. I'm more of an ice cream man myself. No gelato will ever touch ice cream. But as far as gelatos go, it is very good. So now once you're here at the Palazzo, you want to go this way. Okay, so then you take a right. Apparently there's elevators sooner by the fountain there. I didn't see them. But you take a right. And like I said, they don't do a good job really pointing out where it is. But there's a little juice farm here. And then there's elevators right there where you see parking garage. And then if you look right up on the top there, it actually says poker room. That's how you're supposed to know, I guess. Come out here. And then what you do is come take a right here. See, it's real easy, huh? But, and then you take a left here. all these shops, and then boom, there it is. See it? See it? Poker room. And that's it. Clear as mud, right? There's a little man store there. It's pretty cool. This Bill Mack place, I highly recommend checking it out. The art there is fucking phenomenal. It is really cool place, man. It's, everything's very expensive, but it's very cool.
So live for the Red Wings.
I'm sitting here getting a quick video.
Yeah.
Eating, we got the cerveza and the nachos. We got food coming. We got some big guys singing to some kids on a gondola.
We got me. I'm a famous poker player because I
Where's
cashed
that?
in the main.
Oh, you're a famous poker player now?
And I took no advice from pokerpros.us.
You took no advice? Because if you had taken advice, guess what? You'd be still playing in the main. I'm playing this 777 tournament. Right before break, this smoke show. Oh my God, some of these girls from other countries. They make American women look like dogs, I tell you what. Smoking. Beautiful blonde. Really cute. She went jammed with top pair on a straight board, so it's good I saw that hand. It makes me realize she kind of overvalues her hand. I don't think she was trying to turn her hand into a bluff. So it's good information to know. Clean the lens off, that helps. We're up to, we got 56,000 in chips, started with 40, so doing all right. Hands, I don't think of any interesting hands. Seven-handed, you can be more aggressive, right? Which is nice. It's like a six-handed play, which I like. So you can get bluffs through more. You can, you can just get your hands through more being seven-handed versus nine-handed. So I raised in the cutoff 7-4 clubs. Flop came like clubs, and I got a gutter and a flush draw, and then I turned a double gutter and a flush draw, double barreled, took that down. Had pocket queens. I just raised, got 2 callers. Flop comes ace 7-6, 2 hearts. I bet he calls. Turn brought in a straight. I decided to check because he could have an ace 2. He bets, I call. River was, the hearts didn't come in, but it was, didn't really change the board. I checked and he bet again, and I thought, well, if he had a pair here, I felt like my queens were good, but I don't think he is double barrel in there, so I ended up folding my queens. And another hand where the flop was Jack 9-9, 2 clubs. I king 10 with 10 clubs. Bet, call, turn was Jack. No, not a Jack. 8-9-9, turn was a Jack. So now I picked up an open ender with a flush draw. I checked, he bet, I called. River was another, it paired the board, so there was a boat out there. It was Jack 9-7 is what it was. So anyway, board paired. And I could tell, it's kind of a tell where he was trying to do a fake tell where he's looking up, acting like he was weak, which to me tells me he was strong. And I was right because I flipped over, I folded, and he showed me the 9, so he had 9s full. So that was it. So it's kind of a reverse tell, FYI, is they kind of look up trying to act weak, and they're acting weak, they're strong, right? Rec players, so that's it. So I went out on a bluff. This is an Asian girl. I know the cute girl's coming by me. Hold on. Yeah, so I went out on a bluff. The guy raised in late position. I was ready to 3-bet him. I was in the big blind with ace of clubs, deuce of clubs. And she 3-bet. I expect her to be pretty strong. I don't know. I had a feeling. I don't know. I should have just folded pre-flop, honestly. But for some silly reason, I guess I felt like playing this because I felt like getting knocked out. I don't know what the hell my deal is. I should have just folded. But I called with ace deuce of clubs. He raised to 2. She made it 6. I called. The other guy called. The flop came queen 4-5. So I flopped the straight flush draw. And she bet 10,000 into 20. And I remember what made me do this is I remember that I figured there's probably typically no fold equity here, so there's no sense making a play as far as raising. But I remember before when she had pocket kings in the same situation, she just overjammed, and maybe it was on the turn, but she just ripped it, right, to protect her hand. So this time, because she bet half pot, I thought, well, maybe she has something like jacks. Even if she's got kings, I'm actually technically ahead of that with the gutter, an ace, or a club. So because of that, I thought maybe there was some fold equity there. So the pot's already 30,000, 20, yeah, like 30,000. I got 45 behind, so I actually had over pot, but not a whole lot over pot. Didn't realize I had that many chips, but anyway, pot was big enough. I ripped it, and she thought for a little bit, and then she called with ace queen. So didn't have as many outs as I thought I did. I thought my ace was live, and yeah, I don't know. She said, I thought you had a set. I'm like, well, then you should have folded. That makes no sense. So anyway, it is what it is, and I ran out and I did not catch. So unfortunately, I was hoping I did, because then I'd be right back into it and looking good. There's no sense making that play if there's no fold equity. I thought there was, because earlier she ripped it with kings, and this time she only bet half pot, but maybe I'm reading too much into that. Again, I probably shouldn't even played it pre, but it is what it is. That's what happened. So gotta figure out what I'm gonna do next. Here at the Venetian, as you can see. Oh, let me clean this off. Clean. A little better, maybe. I think so. I'm playing this little satellite thing. Haven't caught anything. Just been dribbling down chips, and then basically I got down to a point where it got multiple ways. Got checked on the flop and all the way to the river, and then the river was a king, and it got checked to me again, and I had about 2/3 pot size bet. I just put it in. I did not have anything, but I just, looked stronger for my tournament life. I could have hit a king, and everyone folded, thankfully. So I got some chips here, and then when I was in the big blind, it raised like call. So I ended up calling to the main raise for with 6-7 off, and I flopped the nuts 3-4-5. So on rainbow board, I checked. Guy bet, another guy bet. I went all in. Guy called me. Everyone folded. I held. So all of a sudden I picked up some chips. 3-bet with kings. Picked up some chips. Then right after that, I lost half my stack. I had king 10 I raised. Flop come king 6-3. Or sorry, 10-6-3. I had king 10. I bet. 2 callers. Turn was a 6. Should have just bet again, but I decided to be tricky. I don't know. Decided to be tricky. And one of them could have a 6. It's possible. So it gets checked through. The river was a 7. Gets checked to me again, and I decided to bet for value. And the guy check raised me big on the river. I'm like, what the fuck? This makes no sense. He checked, and then he checked again. I should just fold though. There's no way it could be a bluff. But I called, and he had pocket 7s. He 2-outed me, hit his boat on the river. So that crippled me. So, I don't know. Still in it. I think I have like 10, 12 big blinds. See what happens. So, last night I played some cash at the Golden Nugget. I do really well, I think, playing against guys that are just splashing around. I was doing silly shit like 3-bet with 10-2 suited and running big bluffs, and I get plenty of action then when I do have a hand. So I do really well against the Rex, like at the Golden Nugget, and just thought a lot of fun. Usually, typically make money, and then I was like, "Ooh, PLO!" They opened a new PLO game. I thought it'd be crazy good, so I ended up going and playing PLO, and it was all freaking guys that weren't drinking, regs, super serious pros, boring people, and it was like, and I ended up losing everything besides $200. So I ended up losing only 3, but I was up like 15. So last night I played some cash at the Golden Nugget. I do really well, I think, playing against guys that are just splashing around. I was doing silly shit like 3-bet with 10-2 suited and running big bluffs, and I get plenty of action then when I do have a hand. So I do really well against the Rex, like at the Golden Nugget, and just thought a lot of fun. Usually, typically make money, and then I was like, "Ooh, PLO!" They opened a new PLO game. I thought it'd be crazy good, so I ended up going and playing PLO, and it was all freaking guys that weren't drinking, regs, super serious pros, boring people, and it was like and I ended up losing everything besides $200. So I ended up losing only 3, but I was up like 15. So anyway, after drinking it, I lost a bunch of money. I thought Tony was out partying doing shit, but apparently he was kind of waiting for me. I was like, dude, I thought you left or something. So anyway, he was in a grumpy mood because he lost money. I was ready to go play some blackjack and do some fun shit, but he wanted to go back. So we went back, but probably good because I'm doing a bit of drinking and I'm trying to play a tournament the next day. So yeah, so this should be all right. I don't feel as bad as I thought I would, considering how many beers and stuff I drank. But yeah, I should have stuck to the cash games for sure. And yeah, should have stuck to cash games. I mean, not cash games, just stuck to the Hold'em instead of playing with the PLO. And I really thought it'd be fun and splashy, but it was all just, fun wrecked players that are bad. They typically don't play PLO, and it was all like I said, pros. And I think these two guys were colluding, honestly, and kind of working together. So that made it even harder. And I've been drinking, so yeah, I ended up losing money, which I only ended up losing 300. But I should have made it at least $1,000. If I just stayed where I was at, I would have. I'm gonna go play another shot at the 777 today and see what happens. So today I did another bullet at the 777. Basically, I had it was a very tilting table because it's only half-hour levels and everyone was tanking for fucking 30 minutes. I mean, it was just like pre-flop, it's on you. Fucking look, Christoph Bungle Satan bullshit guy. He's got to cover up everything: his hat, his glasses, his mouth, like the whole spiel. This is him every fucking hand pre-flop, right? I do this. I just fucking stare at you, fucking 30 seconds, and then fold. It was so tilting, and I even said to the guy, "Dude, you know that's against the rules, right?" And of course, he fucking went, had a big problem. Oh, everybody does it. Yeah, well. Just because everybody does it doesn't mean it's okay. The rules are you can't cover up your eyes, your hat, and your mouth. You can only do 2 out of the 3, and that's the rules. And the floor will enforce that. I didn't make him enforce it, but I did mention something to him. Probably should have, because the guy was annoying as fuck just because of the fact he thought he was Christoph Vogelsang tanking in a $700 tournament. It's just so tilting. And then the guy next guy come in, he was the same fucking way. Then there was an Asian kid in there. I don't think the guy knew how to play poker because we told him like 7 times, like, you have to put a big blind ante out. He didn't know what that meant. And then the dealer would explain it to him. And then, like, it's literally, I don't know if the guy has a learning disability or what, but after 8 times of telling him, he still couldn't get it. It was just like, oh, God, it was such a tilting table. So I'm sitting here trying to catch any hands. Couldn't catch nothing. And a lot of times those 7-hand tournaments, which is nice, is you can steal a lot of blinds, you can raise a lot, people fold, bad players, and it's short-handed, so you can do a lot of that. The problem with on my table is it was all clowns that were calling pre-flop every hand, so nobody would ever fold. So if you raise with like 9-8 of hearts and get 6 callers, you can't rep an ace on the flop because you got 6-7 callers. Someone's got a shitty ace, someone's got a second pair. They're going to call you. So you kind of have to wait for a hand. And I couldn't hit a hand. So basically, it was a very tilting table. The Mr. Christoph Vogelsang wannabe, he raised literally every hand. Literally every, his VPIP was 80%. And so I had 20,000 in chips. The blinds were, I had 20 bigs. It's 20 bigs. So he raised, he raises all the time. And we had 3 callers. And it came around to me. And I looked down at ace queen. And this is way ahead of his range because he raises every time. So I jammed the 20 bigs. Everybody else folded. Of course, the initial guy, he called just thinking it was just going to be he didn't see the all in. Nobody's paying attention. Everyone's talking and we probably got 3 hands of level in. It was ridiculous. So Mr. Vogelsang called. He had the same hand. He had ace queen of spades. He actually had a hand this time. Ace queen versus ace queen. Came out 2 diamonds and a spade. And I had an ace of diamonds. So, all right, looking good. chop. Maybe I can go runner diamonds. It comes runner spades. So he ends up hitting it flush. He's like, see, that's what you get for cheering on a diamond. Okay, douchebag. It's fucking, I swear. I mean, he's not good at poker. And it's just like, I don't know. People see the shit on TV and they feel they got to do it. And it's a half-hour level tournament. If you tank every time when it's half hours, you're never going to get any hands in. So, just very tilting. I could have rebought in. If I rebought in, I'd have like 30 bigs. But that means I'd extend my flight. I mean, I was willing to, push my flight back and buy another flight, stay another couple days. But, I don't know. I did 2 bullets at it. I do really like the tournament. I like 7-handed, but at this point, I think I'm just going to go head over to the Aria. Tony's playing a tournament over there. I wanted to check out whatever hoodies they got. So I saw one guy had a nice pullover from there, so kind of wanted to check out what they had. And we're heading over. Get there eventually. So that was it today, just a tilting day. Didn't get a single hand. Ace Queen versus Ace Queen and lost. It's been running bad, to say the least, the last few days. This last week, it's last couple tournaments, I got it in with kings. Lost both times with pocket kings and hold'em. Had the kings on the King 10 and the PLO 10-10. Lost that one. These are all my all-in hands. I mean, straight flush draw versus a pair. Lost that. It's just, the straight flush draw versus a pair, it's a coin flip. That's fine. But most of them have been like, getting it all in kings pre-flop and then losing to ace queen, ace jack, and ace 10 when an ace comes on the board. One of the two. And I think I got another one that was like a 2 or 3 outer hit on the river. So it's just been a tilting last few days. Very tilting. So, yeah, is what it is. I'm gonna go head over to the Aria. Let's take a look here. One thing I noticed, and you really got to watch out doing the scooter, is everyone and their brother is on their fucking phone. Nobody walks without their phone staring at them. They don't watch where they're going because they're all staring at the damn phone. Let's see if I'm right about that. Watch now I won't find it, right? Even though I find it to death. So I played some PLO. I was having fun earlier, so I played even though I wasn't really making much money. I was just up and down. And then this black guy there is fucking just drinking, pounding whiskeys. Then he starts talking shit. Yeah, I'm better than you, and blah, 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 blah. All this shit. And then just like messing around back, I'm giving him shit back. And, when I want a hand, and then of course he couldn't handle it. He's like, try name calling, all this stupid shit. Like, you can't handle it if I give shit back, right? Oh, nobody likes you, I see what you're doing. It's like, 2-year-olds, fucking 2-year-olds. And he's a drunk 2-year-old. So he just made it so the table was not fun. So I decided to leave. It was a lot of fun until that guy showed up and drunk as a skunk and started sounding like I'm a fucking idiot. So I did have one interesting hand. I recorded some hands. We'll see if I play them for the vlog. Where the lady sat down and she bet the flop, bet the turn, and I was calling. No, she checked the flop, bet the turn, and it was like King Jack 8-5. And she checked the flop and then bet the turn, but she didn't bet very big. And then the river and obvious straight came in. So when she checked, I bet the river. It was believable. I could have a straight. And she called me a bottom 2 pair. So, and I told her, nice call. But I think it's more of the fact that, and then of course the moron starts saying, oh, she owned you, you don't know how to play. And it's coming from a guy who's probably never bluffed in his life. So anyway, it was, it didn't work. But basically all it tells me is that she's not capable of folding because when two different obvious straights came in, I mean, bottom two, I could have top two. I mean, I could have. It's just kind of mind blowing, and there wasn't any missed flush draws, so really it just should have worked, but it didn't. Whatever. That's poker. You get people that can't fold, but I didn't get an opportunity later on to get her. And like I said, I just went up and down, and pretty much got donated from the guy, the big mouth that couldn't fold me. And I like check raise him with the obvious nuts on the board, and he couldn't fold, and he blamed me because he couldn't fold because he didn't like me. Moron. So, but he doubled me up like 3 times. But for some reason, I still couldn't come out ahead. It was not running very good, so I ended up breaking even. I mean, I lost $100, so it's basically breaking even. I didn't even lose 100. I lost 85. But and I would have made some money if I hadn't run that bluff. But I kind of like the bluff, honestly. It just didn't work. So that was it. I'm heading home tomorrow. Tony's still in the event. Guy I'm staying with here. So he's still in this $1,100 Aria tournament. So apparently he's running pretty deep in it. Looked like he had a few chips. So we'll see how he does. I saw, which really surprised me, they're only daily, $1,100. Maybe I should get one of these. Huh? Ooh, I think I'm going to have to. I don't need it, but basically I should have... I was surprised. I'm losing my train of thought. I was really surprised that the first place for those $1,100 buy-in, it's only one day. And first place is like $80,000. And there ain't like that many people. There's only like a couple hundred people. So it's crazy how big the buy-in is on that. So, I mean, how big the top prize is. So if I'd known that, I might have played it myself. But I was doing the 777 instead. So, okay, that's it, guys. And this guy, we're going to see if he moves. We're going to tip him. Looks like a statue, not a $100 bill. Hey, move! Oh, that's pretty cool. See if he moves. Doesn't look like he moves. Nope. Yeah, it's in here. If he moves. Oh, look, he moved. That's pretty cool. Ferrari, chrome Ferrari. Ready? Is this yours? I got a bet.
Very, very beautiful.
This is a Ferrari.
I never see.
Oh, there you are. You just open it up. This. Are you just opening up right now? I had a package.
That's black phone on that wire there is to the package room.
Here? Oh, we're going here?
No, the black phone that wire there is pick up that phone.
Okay. Yeah, I had a package I delivered here to my room, and people are telling me it didn't go to my room, so it probably went to you guys. Yes. Last name is Van Dyke, Vandyke. V as in Victor, A as in Apple, N as in Nancy, Dyke. 795 in Horseshoe. Yep. It was supposed to come in yesterday or the day before. Yesterday, I think. You don't see it? Yeah, I can give you my cell phone number. 734